Pollution Probe recently unveiled a new campaign to get people thinking about alternative modes of transportation. I caught up with them to find out more. Check it out.
Pollution Probe is a non-profit charity. We're an environmental organization that's been around since 1969, so we're celebrating our 40th anniversary this year. Our major program areas are air quality, water quality, and we also do a lot of work on climate change. We're a policy-related organization. We do regulatory work as well, and we also do awareness campaigns like what we did here. We installed a green art piece, and we also refer to it as reverse graffiti. And basically what it is we took some wooden stencil of clean air commuting modes. So people walking, biking, streetcar, smart car, and put them up against a wall, a polluted wall we'll call it. It was the underpass behind me here on the Gardiner Expressway. Power washed the stencil, so when we took them off, these clean air commuting modes are left on the wall as a reminder to people to be more aware of how they're using their car to get around the city. We're hoping that they'll look at it and become more aware of their transportation choices and the impact that their car can have on the environment. One of the big issues is smog. So there's lots of contaminants that come out of the tailpipe that affect people's health, so particularly with respiratory issues. Then there's also carbon dioxide, major greenhouse gas that comes out as well. So that leads to the entire global change, global warming problem that we have right now. So the car has a definite impact, not just on the environment, but on people's health as well. There's a lot of options for people to get around the city, particularly when they're commuting to work. There's a great public transit system in the city. There's carpooling if you need your car, or even if you have to drive alone. There's ways that you can drive that are in a more environmentally sensitive way. You can also buy a fuel-efficient car if you need to drive your car to work. But there's so many options that people really should just give it a try and see. Maybe it's not so bad taking the subway to work, and they'll find that they can do it day after day. Poor air quality is actually a very serious problem in Toronto. According to Toronto Public Health, there's 440 premature deaths every year, 1,700 hospitalizations due to smog and poor air quality. So it's a major health issue for people that live in the city. On the green art piece, we have the Nothing is Possible tagline. That was the tagline for our Clean Air campaign this year, which essentially was telling people contribute nothing to pollution. So we have a website, nothingispossible.ca, that people can go to learn a bit more about the Clean Air campaign, or they can go to pollutionprobe.org, which will give them information on what we do as an organization.
For more information on what Pollution Probe is involved in and how you can help, visit them online. Well, that wraps up this edition of A Greener Toronto. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to check us out online at www.rogerstv.com, and please join me on Facebook for more great eco tips and green ideas. I'll see you next week. Hopeful for A Greener Toronto, I'm Candice Batista.